Animals reunited with owners after years. Introduction: The power of unbreakable bonds ***. Love between humans and animals is a force that defies time and distance. Throughout history, heartwarming stories have emerged of pets and their owners finding their way back to each other after years of separation. This collection of incredible true stories showcases the resilience, loyalty, and love of animals who defied the odds to reunite with their humans. The loyal golden retriever, Max's journey home. Max, a golden retriever, had always been by his owner Jake's side. When a devastating hurricane struck their town, the chaos caused Max and Jake to be separated. With homes destroyed and shelters overcrowded, Jake searched tirelessly, posting flyers and asking around. Meanwhile, Max, confused and scared, had wandered miles away, eventually surviving in the wilderness. Years passed and Jake never stopped hoping. One day, a kind-hearted woman found Max near a highway and took him to a local shelter. The shelter staff scanned Max for a microchip and discovered his registered owner was Jake. When Jake got the call, he couldn't believe it. The moment they reunited, Max wagged his tail furiously and leaped into Jake's arms, licking his face. It was as if they had never been apart. 2. Bella the cat's long journey back. When the Miller family moved to a new city, their beloved cat Bella accidentally got lost in the transition. Despite weeks of searching, they couldn't find her. The family was devastated, especially their daughter Emily, who shared an unbreakable bond with Bella. 3 years later, Emily's mother received a call from a vet over 500 miles away. A stray cat had been found injured and brought to the clinic, and its microchip led them back to the Millers. The moment Bella saw Emily again, she meowed loudly, rubbing against her like she was never gone. No one knew how Bella had traveled so far, but one thing was clear: she never gave up finding her way home. The military dog who waited, Sergeant and Officer Reed. Officer Reed served overseas with his canine partner, Sergeant, a highly trained German Shepherd. They shared a deep connection, working side by side in dangerous missions. When Reed completed his service, he had to leave Sergeant behind, as military dogs were typically reassigned. Years later, Reed received unexpected news. Sergeant had retired and was available for adoption. Without hesitation, he flew across the country to bring him home. Their reunion was emotional, with Sergeant recognizing his old partner instantly. He barked excitedly, jumping onto Reed, nuzzling into his embrace. From that day on, Sergeant lived a peaceful life with the person he trusted the most. Story 4. The elephant that never forgot. In Africa, wildlife conservationist James had spent years caring for a baby elephant named Covey after poachers had killed its mother. Eventually, Covey was released into the wild, and James had to say a heartbreaking goodbye. A decade later, James returned to the sanctuary, wondering if Covey would remember him. As he stepped into the open plains, a large elephant in the distance suddenly stopped and turned. Within moments, Covey charged forward, trumpeting loudly. As he reached James, the giant elephant wrapped his trunk around him, showing a level of affection that proved their bond had never faded. Story 5. The stray dog who found his family again. A family had lost their dog, Bruno, after a camping trip. They searched tirelessly, but he was nowhere to be found. Eventually, they had to accept that Bruno might never return. 5 years later, while scrolling through social media, the family came across a rescue post about an elderly stray who had been found miles away. His eyes looked familiar and they took a chance, driving out to the shelter. When they arrived, the moment Bruno saw them, he barked and ran straight into their arms. The years had changed him, but his heart still recognized the family that had loved him. Expanding the story further. More tales of reunion ***. These touching reunions are just a few of many stories where fate, luck, and love brought lost animals and their owners back together. Each story reminds us of the loyalty and determination of animals. Whether through incredible journeys, human kindness, or sheer luck, these reunions show that true love never fades, no matter how much time passes. Moral of the story ***. Love and loyalty know no distance. Microchipping pets can make reunions possible. Animals never forget the ones who love them. Never lose hope. Sometimes miracles happen when least expected. The bond between humans and animals is one of the purest forms of love. These stories serve as a testament to the unwavering love animals have for their humans. Whether separated for months or years, they never stop hoping, searching, and waiting for the day they can be back in loving arms.